You're on.
All right, so we went down to the basement. Obviously, as you can see, we picked up the K2. The K2 is glowing out here. That's between a 2.5 and a 10, which the ghost meter there pegs out at 5.
Only
we were
goes to
going
5.
above 5.
And it's bouncing.
Yeah, it's between like a 2 and a 3 right now.
Every once in a while it goes off, guys.
Yeah. So we went to the basement. Now, with the basement, where I'm standing right here, me and my socks and sandals, there's a cement wall. It's a foundation wall. Give or take about 3-ish feet, right where we put the ghost meter, there's an insulated wire that goes to the water heater. That insulated wire, when we put the meters up to it, it wasn't going off until we were about a foot away.
And then it wasn't even doing a total 5.
No, it wasn't going to 5. It was going to about a 3 or 4 on this one. And this one, it was hitting the 2.5, so we couldn't really tell. But with that wire sits about this.
And now why is that going off for no reason and it wasn't? And it's pegged.
It is pegged.
And so is the K2. The K2 is pegging out, you guys.
That is above a 10. That is above a 10.
So what is it about this doorway? We've got 2 live viewers back. What is it about this doorway that is causing this?
So let me go back to what I was saying.
Okay.
The insulated wire, which is brand new wire,
and now it quit.
back down to 1. And that's back down to 2.5. Brand new insulated wire. We were a foot away before it would start to read. It is about that far away from the floor. Let alone when we raised it up through the floor length and a little higher up, holding it, you're 2-3 feet away from it. Shouldn't read anymore. Because we were down there with the meters a foot away and it just started to pick up, but it wasn't pegging until we got really close. So, to me, it's not that wire. There's nothing else there. Past the wall, on this side, this is just a porch.
There's no wires under
nothing underneath here. So, why, randomly, and you guys saw that, did we get a 5+ and a 10+, and then it just went whoop, right back down again?
And while Larry was just talking, now the ghost meter over here is bouncing. You can see the needle bouncing.
It's going from like 1 to 3 back and forth.
And I'm upside down, but you guys don't need me to be right side up to see that the needle's bouncing. So, we're going to do a little experiment here. If you're here with us, make that ghost meter light up. I want to see this meter right here light up red like it just did. So touch it.
Back down by 1. It's in the 2 range going.
Now come on, you have a live audience. You've already done it on previous videos here. Make it go off.
I know it might be difficult, but really try really hard.
Focus all of your energy on there and make that light up.
It will pick it up. It will work.
I just want to see it light off one time.
It's right at 3 and coming back down to 2. Or it's at 2 coming back down to 1, sorry. Truck. No, you're still up.
No, you're live again.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We lost the connection for a minute. It lit up just as you guys lost. It showed me that you lost connection.
No, it didn't light up. It went beep.
It went beep one time.
Single beep and then straight back to 1 again.
And what's important to say is you see the K2?
Still 2.5 to 10.
But it's starting to go away.
It is. It is starting to flicker, yeah.
So now you guys have been with us live. Why is it doing this and then all of a sudden now it's not? Especially on a porch that there's no wires.
That's below 1 now.
Now that's below 1. See that, guys? And it's not even really bouncing anymore.
This one still holding strong, ish.
But it's dimming.
It is.
Those were completely.
Yellow was solid.
Should have brought those REM pods over and seen if. But we got the K2 and we got the ghost meter, and they are they're consistent with each other.
This is working. The thing that's weird is sometimes they're consistent. When they're next to each other in the
They're
same
dead
spot,
on.
they are perfectly lined up. Apparently, when they're 5 feet apart from each other on that side of the door and this side of the door, who knows?
Can you light up the ghost meter again? This meter right here. Can you make that light up for me?
When you just did it, that was perfect.
One time. One time. Come on.
That's 2.
Come on, please.
You're almost there. Just one more push.
Come on. Touch it. Focus all your energy and make it light off one time.
You're right. It needs to go a little bit further. Just a little bit more.
Push it.
This is solid.
Please push it.
See this?
If you can see me, I want you to light up this meter one time.
We're flickering.
Just lost everything.
Yeah, we were solid.
We were solid
Yellow.
down on the K2.
And then it's flickering now.
And it's flickering.
This, all the way down past 1.
Yep, it just dropped. It completely dropped, guys.
Okay. So, something strange is going on in the neighborhood. And
Something weird, and it don't look good.
that's me.
Who are you going to call?
I'm the one that doesn't look good. So, we pretty much, in the previous live stream, we debunked as best we could the EMFs in the kitchen. Everywhere else,
You're down to 1 green now.
yeah. EMFs don't just go away like that, especially when they're from a consistent power source. They're just on.
And power always flows, guys. I mean, it doesn't... I mean, it stands to reason that if you turn on an appliance, it's going to draw more amps.
Right, but it'll be consistent.
But
while
it's
the
going to be
appliance is
consistent and then go away.
running. Right.
The only appliance down there is a water heater that we couldn't get these to go off over.
Until we were like right next
on
to
them.
it.
And we
So-
can't live stream that because we can barely keep the signal to live stream this now in this kitchen.
Right. But that doesn't explain why that was pegging and now it's
Is
less
dead.
than 1.
Do me a favor. Move the K2 onto the threshold.
Here?
Move the ghost meter next to it on the threshold. Well, within a few inches. Remember earlier, guys, those were pegged in the last live stream?
That's 2.
If you're focusing your energy right there at the threshold, can you light up
This
the
one.
meter that Larry has his foot by and that I'm pointing at right here?
It's going into
One
3.
time.
It's going into 3.
Light it one time. Please light it one time.
Just push a little bit more energy.
Use the energy of the environment and push it one more time. Pull the energy from the power. Come on. One time.
It's starting to come back.
One time, please.
That was over 5. Wow.
Thank you.
Hey, look. I got goosebumps. that
So do I.
that was
We
awesome.
have 2 live viewers right now that witness this live right here, right now, in this kitchen. So we have...
Wait. I wasn't watching. But this yellow is flickering. Did that yellow go solid when that pegged?
You know what? I was more watching the ghost
I
meter
was too.
because I asked.
I was too.
Guys, chime in.
So,
We now have 3 live viewers.
if this was flickering when that
If you
pegged,
just joined us,
this should
when
be solid.
when we download this video, you're going to see something pretty weird.
We're still between 1 and 2. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're doing great.
If your name is Blanchy, can you light up the meter? Put your hands on top of both of those meters, Blanchy.
Down by 1. We're losing yellow.
Is your name Blanchy? If you have another name, can you light up the meters? Put your hands on the meters and light them up if it's another name. Is it another name? Do you have another name?
Down by 1.
Please light them up if you have a different name.
We're back and forth.
Can you please light them up if you have a different name other than the name that I just said?
2.
I think it's a different name. There was a little girl that before this family ever owned this house named Blanchie that lived here. Can you light it up if your name is not Blanchie? Did you guys just see it light up? Thank you very much.
That was just after you said little girl.
Are you a little boy? If you're a little boy, light it up again.
Red 2. Cool.
If you're a little girl, light it up again.
We're like almost at 4.
So are you a little girl?
Orange.
You guys can see the K2 is lighting up.
Orange is 10 plus.
Put your hands on both meters. I want you to light up this one here too if you're a little girl. I can see, I don't know if you guys can see the needle bouncing, but it's bouncing right.
Before.
It's a little girl.
This should not read orange when this doesn't go off. Orange. Okay.
Okay.
I'm done talking. Okay. That was very, very good.
I cannot believe we are getting this live.
I can't believe this is
Thank
happening.
you, Steve.
I can't believe this is
We're
happening.
not at a cemetery. We're at my mother and father's house, and this is happening right here in a doorway that should have no EMF.
I'm still flabbergasted that this one read 10 and this one read 2.
Do you like us talking to you? If you like us talking, do you light up the meter?
2 to 3. It's pretty consistent. Almost 3. 4.
You do like us talking to you.
5. Okay. All
Great.
right.
Okay. You can calm down. Don't waste your energy.
Don't waste all your energy.
We know you're here, and we're glad that you're here.
Just pull your hands back.
Pull your hands back. Pull
Pull them
away
back.
from it. Pull away from it.
A little bit further. Read a 3.
There you go. Good girl.
Okay. I know it's fun. It lights up. But if you do it too much, you'll get tired.
Mike Getter, I just saw an orb by his foot. Thank you for speaking to us. We know that you're a little girl, and we know that you're glad that that we're talking to you. If you would like us to come back and talk to you again, light up the meters. Well, that didn't take much thought.
That was past 5.
That didn't take much thought
That
either.
was
I mean,
way past
she
5.
answered us right away. You guys, we have 3 live viewers.
Got the goosebumps again.
And I've got goosebumps too. You guys, you're witnessing this right as we are.
We're down to 1.
And now we're down to 1.
Okay, I just want to point out, real quick, this meter is the meter that everyone says doesn't work.
And it is consistently right along with the K2. And
Which
if you
is the
guys
one
can
that
notice,
everyone says
the
works.
K2 is starting to lose all of its
Yeah, we're losing
lights
yellow.
too.
We're losing yellow.
So,
But we're going back from 1 to 2 now.
I don't know what your name is, and we're going to try to use a device that will allow us to find out your name the next time we come back with my sister Julie. We thank you, and as long there's no reason that you can't stay in the house as long as you're protecting it like you are. So we know that you're a little girl. We know that you're glad that we talked to you, and we thank you for being here watching over this family. So you can rest now because you've expended a lot of energy lighting these up. So thank you for talking to us. And Larry and I promise you, we will talk to you again soon.
This is the first time that the second green flickers like that. It's almost off.
So thank you. Do you want us to come back and talk to you again? If you want us to come back and talk to you again, light up the meters one more time. One last time. Do you want us to come back and talk to you again?
Okay.
Okay. Don't waste any more energy, honey.
Nope. That's all you have to do.
That's good. That's all you need to do.
That's 4.
We know you're a little girl. We know that you've been here. We know that you like talking to us. And we know that you want us to come back. We've got the message and we will do those things. Thank you so much. And we're going to leave you alone so you rest.
Yes.
Okay? We're going to come back and we're going to bring a device that will help us determine what your name is. Okay? Because we'd really like to talk to you. Thank you very much. You can turn them off so she doesn't keep trying to expend energy. All right. You guys just missed it.
The coolest
Live.
The coolest
My sister
thing.
Julie just walked in live. We got a K2/Ghost Box meter because we were exploring the video you and I made on YouTube. We're live right now.
Interacting.
These people witnessed it live. We interacted with it. We know it's a little girl. We know it likes talking to us, and we know it wants to keep talking to us.
Is Blanche?
No,
No.
it is not Blanchy.
It's
I
not?
said, is your name Blanchy? I said, if your name's Blanchy, light up the meter. It did not. I said, are you still a little girl with another name? Light up the meter. And
You
it
need
did.
to watch this.
You need to watch this. That's okay.
Well,
That's
front
okay.
door waffles
That's
broken.
okay. Go for
I'm
it.
sorry.
So anyway, guys,
Okay,
Mike,
so-
Steve,
I'm gonna sit down here.
thanks for joining us. You guys witnessed this live.
A couple things that I wanna
Yeah, go for it.
bring up. So, at numerous times, we had both of these reading the same thing, more or less, because this one is kind of vague, 2.5 to 10, right? There were times where this one was reading 2.5 to 10, this one was reading less than 1. That's technically not supposed to happen. When we were doing everything else, they were pretty consistent with each other, right? When one would go up, the other would go up.
But you guys,
The fact that they're this far apart, reading less than 1 and more than 2.5, when we have pretty solid evidence of interaction.
now this
That's
is where I'm gonna add something. Larry and I are working on new theories. What in the hell just flew between us?
I don't know.
Something just went
I saw
zing.
I saw it go that way. I thought it was a bug.
Okay, well I was moving pretty fast. It's a pretty damn fast bug.
I don't know.
Okay, well anyway,
Book.
Larry and I
Theories,
have a theories book out, and I'm not trying to plug our book. What I'm trying to say is we're working on new theories. We have a multi-dimensional theory that we talk about in the book. We're going to expand on that in the next revision of the book. What I'm saying is my explanation from my multi-dimensional theory with Larry is if she was touching this one with her hand and not touching that one, that could explain the differences in EMF. When we asked her to touch both of them, that did happen. You witnessed this live, you guys.
But they
this
both
did
went up
happen.
at the same
They
time.
both went up at the same time and pegged out at the same time.
Yeah, we even had a 10 plus on this one.
If you guys disagree that have been watching this live feed, you need to comment right now.
Or if you're watching it after the feed ends, like tomorrow or
And
whatever.
send us a comment.
You know, and if you're going to leave a comment and say, hey, this happened at this time, please put the timestamp in the video so we can go back and watch.
What's important to say, you guys, is we cannot fake this stuff.
No.
We're right here. We are getting EMF and we are getting intelligent responses in a place we shouldn't be. A threshold to a kitchen.
Yeah.
So Dave and John from IPRA Strong, I'm gonna send this video to you. I want you guys to watch it and come up with something. I'm gonna send this to some friends in the field, and I want you guys to. We have no reason.
Yeah.
We had two live viewers when this was going on. We now have 3 live viewers. 2 live viewers witnessed everything that we just did. We never cut away, other than we did lose the feed for 1 second, but we did not lose the whole video.
No, it didn't drop. It
So
just
the
broke
video
up.
didn't drop. We lost service for just a second and it broke up. We had intelligent responses. We found out that there's a little girl here. We found out that her name is not Blanchy. We found out that she does like it when we talk to her. And we found out that she wants to talk to us and let us know more again.
And she's willing to respond
And she's
to us.
willing to respond to us and expend her energy, guys. Lots of things just got proven tonight to us. Larry and I came in here to sit down and do a EVP, Class A EVP video. And we thought this night was bust because every cemetery we went to did not work out for us. This just made this whole night worth it. This is why we do what we do. And from above, for some reason, God said, hey, whoa, wait a minute, guys. You're not done.
You're not done.
You're not done trying to prove this stuff. 2 live viewers just witnessed this right with Larry and I. We're the only ones in here. It's a kitchen. It's a messy kitchen right now. There's nothing special about it. You just saw my little sister Julie come walking in. She was at the fireman's dance in Kirkland.
Which is part of the reason why a lot of our stuff
Which is part of the reason why our stuff got ruined tonight, because there was either people parked or people talking, or there's a lot of people in town tonight. So anyhow, I can't explain it.
No, I can't explain it. It doesn't make any sense.
Larry and I went downstairs.
EMFs are consistent when they're from a power source. Power is on, EMFs are on. Power is off, EMFs are off. If it's coming from a wire, it should be fairly consistent. It shouldn't spike above 10 and then go back down to 1. Doesn't make and it doesn't do it on 2 devices
the other
inches apart.
Important thing to say is there's nothing under that threshold. The water heater's about under Larry.
Give or take where I'm at.
The brand new wire from the water heater
is like along this line here.
Right along this line
and
here.
it's also more than a foot below
and it's
the
more
floor.
than a foot below, and we couldn't get these meters to go off unless we were almost touching that line. We did not do a video to reflect that.
Well, we couldn't. So
because we couldn't. There's too many things down there, and we couldn't get right to it. But the foot that Larry got within to the wire, just because it's up over the water heater, running along the floor, and when he reached over like this, guys, he can get about a foot, and that's when it just then started going off. Mm-hmm. The wire's also about a foot to maybe a foot and a quarter underneath the floor.
Without
Plus,
being able to measure.
This house is over 100 years old. Those floors are thick.
Yeah.
EMF doesn't travel through wood very well, as far as we know. The theory is, as far as we know, it doesn't. So, the water heater, the wiring, nothing in the porch, and Larry's getting hits out there. It's not consistent other than something that can expel EMF is giving us intelligent responses to our questions. I'm not going to ponder this anymore on a live feed tonight. I thank Mike, I thank Steve for being with us, and whoever popped on for a little while. And we're going to try to get more answers to this, because we could do an episode of Expedition Entity and not even move 3 feet from where we're at right now.
God, that'd be nice.
So anyhow, you guys have a good night. I am Ghosthunter out.
Yeah, it's almost 2 a.m.
And it's almost 2 in the morning, and Larry and I have been going
I have an hour drive
full board
so.
Since 10 o'clock. So we're going to let you guys go.
I left my house at 8:30.
Steve, yeah, he did. Yeah, he woke me up when he got here. Steve, Larry and I will be in touch. We're going to try to get all of us together.
All of you guys
all 5
watching,
of us.
all of you guys watching, if you know someone that is fairly techie in the field, send the video to them.
My father-in-law is an electrical engineer. I'm going to show him this video and see what he comes up with.
Yeah.
My buddy Jim, who also follows this page, is he installs security systems and is, for lack of a better term, without this certificate, basically an electrical engineer. I'm going to ask his opinion on it. Larry's studying to be an electrical engineer and is one of the best tech guys besides Randall Deacon that I know. I'm going to ask Randy's opinion. I don't have one, guys. I've been doing this since 1996, and never have I seen what we just pulled off here tonight.
I got nothing.
I don't want to.
I've been doing this since
let me reword this.
09,
Pulled off. When I say pulled off, I mean it makes it sound like we tried something. What we witnessed.
Yeah, we
tonight.
did try something. We tried to debunk it.
We tried to debunk it, and
failed hilariously.
We failed live, and we actually had an intelligent conversation with intelligent answers to whatever is here. A little girl.
I'm still blown away.
That's here. And every time you said you had goosebumps, I had goosebumps.
Absolutely blown away.
But I didn't want to take the feed away from these
to show it.
To show you my goosebumps that you can't really see anyway.
No.
So, guys,
share it. If
share
you think you know someone that can explain.
Yes.
It. If it's someone that's just going to be like, oh, it's fake. Why?
How can we fake it?
Tell me why.
Steve, you've been in this house with me. You know right where we're sitting. You know exactly here. Mike Getter, you grew up with Dave. You know this house too. There's number one, I can't think of a way we could fake it. Number two, why would we fake it? So,
and
anyway.
number three.
And number three, if you can figure out how we faked it, if that's the case, then I want you to come here and fake it for us. So, the invite's out. So, anyway, you guys witnessed it live. This is one of the best paranormal happenings that we've ever had. So, Ghost Hunter Dan, Ghost Hunter Larry, we got to call it a night. Bye.